Perfetto.
Before we get talking about the class that you're doing, I want to give people a little bit of insight about you. Is there any way you can kind of tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into talking about your class?
Of course, Dakota. So I've been playing drums since I was 10 years old. I was in Archdiocese Orchestra in Washington, D.C. Then I got accepted to Berklee College of Music. I graduated in 2009. When I graduated, I started my own recording studio in Boston. And I was also working for Apple as an instructor teaching Logic. And I've worked with countless artists in the industry. And I started doing Perfetto, and then that merged into Perfetto. And we're here today after almost 10 years of all this craziness. Longer. 10 years of really doing professional work. And we're here today.
So you're doing a class for producers. Tell me more about that.
I have a mixing and mastering seminar coming up on September 27th, which is a Sunday. And we're covering recording, production, mixing, and mastering. And at the end of the session, I'm going to take each person's track and analyze it and show them what they're doing wrong and try to fix the errors in their mix so they can understand from a professional engineer's standpoint what they're doing wrong and how they can get better. It's also a good networking opportunity for a lot of up-and-coming producers as well. I'm really excited to teach. I've always had a niche for teaching people, and I'm excited, very excited about it.
So what made you decide that you wanted to put a class together?
I decided to put a class together because I thought it would be a great experience for a lot of these up-and-coming producers to get together and learn. And I've always enjoyed teaching, and I have so much knowledge, and I wanted to kind of give back to the up-and-coming producers because I get messaged a lot on Facebook and SoundCloud and on the internet about how I do certain things and why I do them, and how do I get my master sounding so loud. And one of my strong points in my music is I've good mixing and mastering, so I wanted to offer this seminar to help a lot of these up-and-coming producers understand what I'm doing. And at the same time, it's a good networking event as well.
What stops me, a young producer in LA, from investing my money into plugins instead of your class?
It's a smart idea to invest in the plugins, but understanding the plugins is crucial to being successful as a producer. It's best to know 5 plugins individually rather than have hundreds of plugins that you just use presets for. Knowledge is key, Dakota. And because knowledge is key, it's really important that your music is clear and have great quality. So personally, I use like 10 plugins that I have set up automatically, and I know in and out that I use in my mixing. So it's like guerrilla tactics. It's really fast and accurate.
Do you have any words of wisdom for young up-and-coming artists trying to get noticed, trying to get releases?
My advice to any up-and-coming producer trying to get signed is to come to this seminar. It's specifically designed for them. And not only that, but there's a lot of great information in the seminar that can help them get to where they want to be. There's a lot of producers coming that they can network with, collab, work on a track together. There's a lot of opportunities in the seminar to learn what they're doing wrong and to fix that error quick instead of having it being a long-term thing like I did early in my career. So, $200 may seem like a lot of money, but knowledge is key here, Dakota. Knowing what to do and how to fix certain things really makes a difference between playing in front of 10,000 people and playing in front of 10 people on a side stage. So, $200 is a great investment in yourself to come, sit down and learn with me, especially since I extended the seminar to 11 hours. So it's going to be an all-day event, and I'm going out of my way to really expand all my knowledge that I can into the people that attend.
You make your living off of making music, and that's a big dream for a lot of people. Can you share more about that and what that's like?
Of course. Making a living off of doing music professionally is it's amazing and it's really rewarding, but it's quite the challenge. I find that there's a lot of struggle early on in the beginning, and a lot of people give up. 90% of the people give up in the first period of their musical careers because of how competitive and how hard it is to make money off of what you do. But after time and after you build up a strong reputation, word gets around. If you're really good, people will come. If you build it, they will come.
So for people who are watching and thinking about attending your class, what do you say to them before we wrap this up?
Well, the seminar is specifically designed for each up-and-coming producer that wants to expand their knowledge in production. Whether you're attending Icon Collective, Dubspot, MI, AI or one of the arts institutes, or you're studying music or LA recording, this could be a great refresher for your knowledge, or maybe get some cool new tricks that you may not be aware of that you didn't learn at school. A lot of the stuff I've learned in studios through being around a lot of top engineers, and everyone does things differently. And this seminar is designed to help each person with their music. It's not designed to help me become well known. It's designed for me to help each person gain knowledge and get better at what they're doing, and to make their music cleaner and more powerful. So, even if you don't go to music school, this could be a great seminar for you to come and learn this knowledge. $200 is barely anything compared to some of the prices for these classes. I know I went to Berklee College of Music and it was a hefty price tag, but $200 to sit down with me and to show you a lot of the tricks I know that I learned through schooling and through the years of being in the industry is priceless, really. I've had a lot of people sign up already, and I'm really excited to teach this seminar. And for anyone that's on the fence about it, they can always just message me or send me an email. And it's really all about giving back to these kids that are attempting to make it in the scene, whether as a producer, singer, songwriter, engineer, or whatever it be. Obtaining this knowledge is going to help you get better at what you do. That's the bottom line. So if you want to sign up, the sign up link is below. Rock and roll.